Hello and welcome everybody to another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. Today we are sitting at rank number 2. We just came off the heels of an incredible run with a nice Ghostly Dancers deck. We drew really well, we got lucky, and we were sometimes able to capitalize on a few blunders by the opponent. But all in all, a nice clean run in that last video, getting us a trophy, and now we're sitting at rank number 2, hoping to go on a nice run here to finish at rank 1. I've hit rank 1 before, but I want to do it with all of you. So I want to share that experience with all of you. All right, now before I head into this draft, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want deck boxes, playmats, dice boxes, life pads, and more, make sure you go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Additionally, they're going to have a presence over at MagicCon Vegas. They're going to actually have a booth. So if you go over there and actually tell them that Paul sent you, if you want to buy anything live in person, they will actually give you that 10% discount in person as well. It also looks like they're going to have some very special products that they're releasing actually at MagicCon. So definitely check out the booth and see what else they have available. Okay, new pack. Can we top the Ghostly Dancers that we opened? We cannot. Enduring Courage is one of the weaker enduring creatures. It's kind of hard to cast. It's a 4-mana 3/3, so the body's pretty bad. So I actually am not super high on Enduring Courage in general. I actually believe that Razorkin Hordecaller and Scorching Dragonfire are better options here. And I think starting out the draft, I think I probably want the Dragonfire just because it's easier to pick up good 5s, even though this is a really good 5. I do really like both, but I do just like starting with the Dragonfire just because, look, you can't have too many Dragonfires, but you can definitely have too many Razorkin Hordecallers. But I do think it's close. And I think both cards are extremely, extremely good. Okay, now we have a choice between two Signpost uncommons. At common, we have Percussionist, Turn Inside Out, and Monstrous Emergence. Rare is missing, so really impossible to tell what the signals are. But we have Patchwork Beastie versus Midnight Mayhem. And I think Midnight Mayhem is the better card, but I think Red-Green is the far stronger color combination. I just really dislike Red-White. So I think I'm just going to take the Beastie here, even though I know that the Mayhem is a higher win rate card. I just dislike... My win rate with this is 50, 55, 57%, something like that. Whereas with Red-Green, it's in the mid-60s. So yeah, let's take the Beastie here. I'm just far more comfortable in that color combination, and the results also kind of prove that, for me at least. Now, so had I taken the Midnight Mayhem in this pack, I would have probably taken Surgical Suite, which is a fantastic card. But I can't complain about a third pick Beastie Beatdown. Absolutely love this card. And there's honestly only really 2 good cards here. Unsettling Twins is probably the 3rd best card in this pack. But let's go ahead and take the Beatdown here and try to move into a nice little red-green Delirium strategy. Still seeing some decent white-based creatures here. We have the Lionheart Glimmer. Turn Inside Out's also pretty nice, along with Altanak here. Honestly, even if I was red-white, I still probably would take Turn Inside Out over these other creatures. I will take Turn Inside Out if I'm a more aggressively slanted Delirium deck, and red-green tends to be that in a lot of instances. I think Turn Inside Out's just a really good trick, and there's nothing else I really am missing here unless I decided to move down the red-white route. But let's go ahead and take Turn Inside Out and see what else is available here to us. Now, that's a late Growing Dread. There is no good single green card or red card here. There's a Fear of Exposure and a Cryptid Inspector. I could take the Growing Dread, but I just have so many red cards here. This is not really a card that's worthy of a splash. So it would just be me looking to maybe go into blue-green, splash red for that. I wonder if the upside of the Growing Dread 5th pick is higher than just taking Fear of Exposure and just splash the red. I think so. I think this is just a highly replacement level creature. It's an enchantment creature, sure, but I think the Growing Dread could be a potential sign that Simic could be an option to move into, so I will take that over the 5/4. And now moving into this pack, we have Trial of Agony, which is a card I'm not a big fan of in general. There is Let's Play a Game if I want a Delirium payoff. Let's say I go red, green, splash, black. Or I can just take a Ragged Playmate as an artifact creature if I am a more aggressive red-green deck. So I'll just take the Ragged Playmate. I like that over Trial of Agony. It's an artifact creature, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, certainly red-white felt like a little more open. Not seeing a whole lot of blue here, so maybe Growing Dread is not what we want to do. And now that we're red-green with some Delirium cards, I will take Say Its Name here over Vicious Clown. But certainly could use some more creatures. 8th pick Wary Watchdog is a welcome addition. Cathartic Parting is also fine, although I like this more in blue-green, where with all the manifest that you have, you're decking yourself a lot more. But this just looks like a curve-out red-green deck here. Don't have any room, so I don't think the Soul Razor's any good. There's a Cautious Survivor, which is a 4-drop that I really don't want to play, but I'll play if I absolutely have to. And now we're seeing a million Vanish from Sight. I don't really like Saw, so I'll just take Vanish from Sight in case there's some weird world where we get enough mana fixing and we want to splash blue for, I don't know, some combination of Interaction and Oblivious Bookworms. Here, there's another Ragged Playmate. This is looking a little bit awkward. Definitely not looking super duper powerful. I have kind of 6 cards here that I like. I will take Let's Play a Game in case we have to go into Jund Delirium. Just because if you have Delirium, this card is actually pretty good. So I won't discount this as a potential option. Playmates I could play if I need artifact creatures or if I have a lot of things that can actually trigger it, but right now it's just not looking very good. Here we have a Boiler Bilge's Ripper, which I'm certainly not taking. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see a bunch of blue. I saw some red, a little bit of green. I didn't see any black other than this Let's Play a Game, I feel. We saw some white. Tough draft in general, I'm going to say. Feels like a lot of people might know what's up in this draft. Okay. Moving into pack number 2, we have Painter Studio, which I think is the best card in this pack. Phantasmal Image is all nice and flashy, but I don't think I want that. Manifest Dread is fine. It's a nice way to get Delirium. I do like this card a lot in red-green, but I like the card advantage. And I talked about this before, but card flow is really important. This card gives you card flow and is a good card in your aggressively slanted decks. So let's go ahead and take the Painter's Studio. And now we have Ticket Booth and Manifest Dread, and I guess Head Shredder, but I'm more interested in one of these cheap cards. Maybe we'll table the hand that feeds. Right now, I am definitely in need of 2 mana cards, so I think it's, somewhat close between the two, and I really like Ticket Booth a lot in red-green, but given that I have, at least 2 Delirium cards so far, I think I want to take Manifest Dread. Yeah, and I like that over the Head Shredder. A lot of people are going to tell me to take the Head Shredder, but I'm just going to say that you're all wrong. Yeah. I didn't stutter. Okay, anyways, moving on. There's the Altanak with Say Its Name. I don't like this as much in red-green. Also, I don't have Spineseeker Centipedes or other ways to naturally cast this. This could be a pick where I consider Head Shredder versus Flesh Burrower. Head Shredder, Flesh Burrower is certainly worse than the Manifest Dread. But honestly, I just want more 2s, and I really don't want to play the Ragged Playmates. And Flesh Burrower in red-green seems pretty good because you're more aggressive. So I'm just going to take the Flesh Burrower. Look, I am a sucker for a good mana curve, particularly in a red-green deck. So let's go ahead and take Flesh Burrower. And here we have the choice between Cartographer and Watchdog. And a lot of people are going to tell me to take the Cartographer, but for me, I think it's a pretty easy Watchdog. We're doing the Delirium thing. I think this card is better than the Cartographer. Seeing some sacrifice cards here. But this pack has been pretty good, at least at helping us get the early part of our mana curve. Also, just having more cheap things makes it so that cards like the Face Gallery are also better. This is the type of deck that probably wants to play cards like the Goblin Percussionist, if we do see something like that. And now we have a most disappointing pack, but to be fair, this pack is awful for everybody. I should probably put these back in. Do I have a black card I want to splash? There's a Let's Play a Game. You know what? All these cards kind of stink. I'll just take the red-black land in case there's some world where I need to splash something in black. There's another Say Its Name. Now, I like this a little bit more in kind of slower Delirium decks. This one might be a little more aggressive, but I'll still take it here. That's the second copy of Say Its Name, by the way. It certainly makes the dream of doing the Altanak thing more possible, but I'm not the biggest fan of trying to pull that off. Don't really like Untimely Malfunction. I don't think we have enough playables here to take the Bleeding Woods. I think I need to probably just take Impossible Inferno. Doesn't feel like a Moldering Gym deck. And I do think I want the removal effect just because we're a little bit light. And I do like this card in general as a top-end play in the red-green Delirium decks. Just going to take another Watchdog here. We definitely have room for a nice 3-drop here, but it's not going to be Moldering Gym. I do like Bashful Beastie as just a random top-end creature. Here's a Vicious Clown, which is a 3-drop, but I don't think it's very good. It doesn't really get triggered by anything. So now we have 14 cards, nothing special, no rares, just curve out, tricks. There's an Altanak, which, you know what? Let's get one more copy of Say Its Name. Can we live the dream? And the thing is, with the triple Watchdog and Manifest Dread and Patchwork Beastie, this could also be something that we can use as a ramp effect, right? Just because we have some incidental mill. I'm not a big fan of Frantic Strength, but if I need a trick, I'll play it. Oh, this is a standard powerhouse. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. We tabled the other Altanak. I mean, okay, look. The correct play might be to take something like Turn Inside Out. Or the Specialist. No, not the Specialist. I'm going for rank 1 here. I mean, this card is very good if I have a bunch of Delirium cards, which I don't. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Delirium cards. Also, the second Altanak's not really necessary. All right. Hey, look, if I get a 4th copy of Say Its Name, things start looking a lot better for us, right? If I get a 4th copy. Okay, here, I don't like Trial of Agony. There's a Monstrous Emergence, but I also need 3-mana creatures, and this is also an enchantment creature. I might actually consider taking the Grasping Longneck here over Monstrous Emergence. We have 8 spells already. Yeah. Oh, God, the Emergence is really good, though, but I just don't have that much more room for spells. So yeah, I will take the Longneck here. Just for the purposes of my mana curve. Like, for example, this is certainly not looking as aggressive as initially anticipated. It might end up being more of a red-green mid-range deck, in which case, like, I don't need as many copies of Turn Inside Out. So now I have the choice between Grasping Longneck and Glimmerlight. I don't mind the first copy of Glimmerlight in my deck, actually, and it's an artifact that I can randomly mill. So let's take that. It gives me another 2-mana play. I mean, I don't need to go crazy on Grasping Longnecks, right? That's a late Unnerving Grasp. I didn't see a whole lot of blue in pack 1. That's unfortunate. But I'm taking the Gremlin here. Gremlin's great. I do like Most Valuable Slayer, but not more than the Gremlin here. Although, you know, honestly, I don't actually turn it on very easily. I have Fleshbearer, Manifest Dread, Glimmerlight. I mean, I have some, but it's not the best Gremlin deck. This does not feel like an overgrown Zealot deck. This definitely feels like a Manifest Dread deck. So I will take it here. We're not really ramping. So just more 2-drops. Okay, we're good on 2s now. All right, we're super good on 2s now. There's a Fleshbearer or 2. And I'm going to play all of them. So good curve and some late game inevitability here maybe with the Altanak. We'll see. Now we have 13 creatures. So happy that I was fairly aggressively taking these creatures. I will put these in here as well, but I don't really want to play these. Now we have the choice between the Longneck or Monstrous Emergence. 1, 2, 3. All right, maybe now that we picked up a bunch of creatures, we can take the Emergence. Do I do it? I don't really care about Grab the Prize with triple Say Its Name. All right. I don't actually know if playing 2 is even correct. I don't have any ramp. Okay, I certainly don't need the 3rd Altanak. I don't need the third Altanak. I mean, it is a ramp effect. I could take 20 gems, but I'll just take the third Altanak. I need more Say Its names. I didn't see any more in the draft. Three seems highly, highly excessive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have no 4-mana creatures. This is such an odd curve. And the thing is, the odds of actually hitting all three Say Its names is just so low. I have the Beastie, which you better believe I'm just going to say yes every time they ask me to mill. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll play Moldering Gym because I have the Altanak. Also, I only really need the one Altanak. Drawing multiple 7-mana cards seems like just a disaster. My curve is so weird, though. I just have a million twos and like not that many expensive cards. I didn't get like a Branch Snapper or anything. I mean, maybe there is some weird world where I just have to play where I have to just play more Altanaks. I mean, you know what? I think this card is actually just good. Maybe it's just worth splashing. Just play one Swamp with the Moldering Gym. I don't know how many forests I'm supposed to be playing. Actually, I probably, you know what? I really don't have any mana fixing. I don't know that it's worth splashing for this. None of these other cards look all that. I think I'm just going to play this as a 4-drop. I wonder if it's better or worse than Anthropede. I'm going to say a 4/4 the 4/4 body's probably better. Let's take a look here. Okay. Let's just separate this out by my spells. Moldering Gem also just randomly acts as an expensive creature, which can be okay. Now, I could have had another Grasping Longneck, but I think this Monstrous Emergence will be good. We only have like 4 removal spells. So this is the configuration. 9 2-mana plays. 9 2-mana plays. 14 creatures. Okay. And yeah, I think with triple Say Its name and my curve mostly not being that high outside of the Altanak, I think I can justify playing a 16-land configuration here. And yeah, I'm just not going to play more than one Altanak, I don't think. I don't need combat tricks. This Vicious Clown just never turns on. Let's Play a Game is the only other consideration. But, like I said, if I had like a Centipede, I would probably run it. But I have a million spells I like anyways. All right. Let us try this out. I wonder if this is a 10-6 mana base, actually. I have 6 red cards. We started out red, but I guess maybe red was not where we were supposed to end up. Yeah, let's go 10-6 on the mountains. We have so many green cards. The only 2-drop that's red that I care about playing is the Gremlin anyways. All right, now before round 1 starts, I wanted to say that this video, if you've been enjoying it, this is a really weird one, and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all these lovely folks here scrolling down on the screen. Really do appreciate all of your support as it allows me to continue making these videos. Rank 2, mediocre Gruul deck. We'll see. I don't feel very good about this deck. I'm playing 10 forests. What is this? That's kind of unreal, actually. That's pretty ridiculous. All right. I'm going to bottom the combat trick here. I kind of like all the other cards a little bit more. I'm going to play the Watchdog here and try to surveil for a land so I can Moldering Gym. This kind of guarantees that I hit a land, but it kind of slows me down. I'm just going to actually bin it and just try to naturally draw a land. Because I really rather just play like a Flesh Burrower or something. Of course, we drew a 5-drop. Okay. Inquisitive Glimmer. Okay. We drew a land. Let's attack. You know, I'm just going to play the gym here. It just seems like the best time to actually play it. And then hope they don't absolutely destroy us with this card. We do have the Monstrous Emergence as a play here. Oh, they drew a card. What a jerk. Alright, I'm just going to play the Beastie and pass. Oh no, that was terrible. They can bounce this. And then if they kill this, oh, that was bad. No, no, no. I don't know what I was supposed to do, though. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, they're doing that? That seems not good. Okay. Wait, why didn't they bounce the big creature? Alright, whatever. Let's kill the flyer. Let's attack. If they're going to continue spending resources to get Flesh Burrower out of the way, I think I'm okay with that. Because I just want to beat them down here with the Beastie, put pressure on them. That means that they're not using a removal spell on Bashful Beastie, which is good. Yeah, sure. And like I said, I'm going to continue milling myself here to try to hit Delirium. Their deck is all over the place. What do I do now, though? I have the option to wait room. They're at 13. Alright, well, let's do this first and see what I hit. Do I have a creature in my yard? I do not. So let's manifest this, and now I have Delirium. So now I can attack with this. Yeah, they're at 8, and I still have 2 blockers here, which is really nice. And I have Impossible Inferno to get things out of the way. Alright, they bounced the Cautious Survivor. Drowned Diner, okay. Come on, Beastie! Come on, Beastie! Mill the land. Scorching Dragonfire. Wow. Let's attack with both, because that forces blocks. And then I'm actually just going to kill the Glimmer here, because they have lots of room shenanigans. And then I will play the Survivor. Okay. I have 6 types for the Inferno. Alright, they're flinging a room. Sure. They have a lot of resources, but they're at 5 life and I have 4 attackers. With a removal spell in my hand. Locker Room doesn't do anything. If they get my Survivor out of the way, they can hit me for 2 and draw some cards, I guess. It looks like they're just like straight 3 colors. They've been drawing way more cards than we have. But hopefully our beefy creatures gets it done for us. Infernal Phantom. Okay, so they just played like infinite creatures here. Okay. There is the Altanak. Alright. They're at 5. If I kill... No, I think I just attack with everything. Okay. Okay. That seems fine. Yeah. Okay. All right, Phantom gets to deal 2 damage to... Oh, sure, yeah. That's a thing. I will actually choose to kill this. To try to hit a land. They're at 2 life, so... They have an empty board. And if I hit a land, I can play Altanak. Alright, they need to answer both of my creatures at 2 life. They do have a million cards in hand, but given that their last play was just like, play a bunch of 2/2s, we might be okay. Roaring Furnace is great. Killing my beastie, okay. We get to Manifest Dread. They're still at 2, I have 2 lethal attackers. Okay, that's a 4/4. They need one more thing. Oh, double 4/4. Ah. Alright. Let's play it. 9/9 trample, your turn. Is this instant speed? Oh, sorcery. That was a really great turn. 2 4/4s and a removal spell. Oh, man. Ghostly Keybearer, okay. As long as they don't have an answer for this. They might want to just unlock Steaming Sauna, but if they do, they don't have any mana available. We'll see. Creeping Peeper. Alright. Let us do some math. I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it, because if I hit the other Say Its Name, it can be really, really good for us. So when this attacks, they have to block with at least they basically mandatory have to block with the 2 Soul Ragers, and then Creeping Peeper or Ghostly Keybearer can block my 2/2, and then Patro Beastie gets blocked by the Creeper. So let's play Say Its Name here. And what do we hit? What happened? Why did they scoop? What do I play? Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. 1-0. We are still rank 2. We are still rank 2. You know, sometimes when you have a draft like this, you're like, yeah, you know, maybe I should just drop and do it again. Not us. We just keep fighting through. Altanak getting it done. On the play here, yep, certainly keeping this turn 1 Beastie into Say Its Name. We should probably get Delirium quite quickly. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I only really want to do one thing, and we all know what that one thing is. It's simply just to Altanak, Altanak, Altanak. Green, green. Some kind of green 2-drop. Watchdog. It could be Monstrous Emergence, actually. Which would give me Delirium if they kill my Beastie. It's what it feels like. Yep. Revealing Defiant Survivor, sure. Okay, well, I was going to cast Say Its Name, but I think just continuing to play creature seems better. Forest would be nice. Also, if they play the Survivor, I am instantly killing it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm glad I'm playing 10 forests, so we draw all of our mountains. I'm happy that that's happening to us. Flesh Burrower, okay. And Wildfire Wickerfolk, sure. Huh. Do I cast say its name or no? I'm gonna play the Watchdog actually. See what we have on top. I do have the Bashful Beastie, but I just don't really want Mountain. If it was a Forest, I would probably keep, because I can do 2 things next turn. But let's just try to get some action going. Oh, they also have their own say its name. Okay, they have the Survivor, which they can certainly play. We have lots of blockers, which is good. If that's the direction they want to go. Oh. Oh. Oh, they just, never mind, they just played us a... This isn't even constructed playable. Why did they print this card? I'll keep that. Oh my gosh. That's really annoying. Well, that's a second copy of Say Its Name. They're at 12 life, though. That's like the only good thing here, is we can make it so that it's really hard for them to attack me. And then I can hit them back. They are close to Delirium. Ticket Booth. Oh, they're trying to hit Delirium. Oh, it doesn't matter. The thing is, they're just not going to attack until they can just overrun me. Right? Let's go Painter Studio. I'll leave green up. That way, if we hit any land, we can just cast Manifest Dread. Let's get some... Okay. We did hit any land, which was good. I don't know if I want to Manifest Dread. I think playing Flesh Burrower is just better, actually. So let's just do that. Like, they're just on the defensive. They just want to keep building up their board. So I just have to keep building up my board. But also just make it so that if they do make a big attack, I can't die. It's... Look, it's not a great place to be, but... Why did they do... Oh! I see. Okay. I see. What does this do? Puts a land into play tapped. Tyvar is such a pain. Tyvar is just such a pain. I need to get some of these creatures off the battlefield. The thing is, Deface Gallery doesn't do too much other than just, like, add a little more pressure to the battlefield. I'm going to get the forest back so I can try to cast this Altanak. Let's see, I can block 3 things. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 3 blockers. 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, they have to block, so. Maybe I can manifest something big. Alright, they're blocking everything. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to manifest Dread after I do all these surveils. I don't know. I'm at 22. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay. Look, I mean, we got Tyvard. What, you know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? I got Tyvard. Honestly, though, they should have just attacked with Tyvar, right? Like, why aren't they attacking with Tyvar? Like, just, like, why did they tap to survive? Did I have a big creature in play? Just, yeah. Okay, now they realize the folly of their ways. Now, we're obviously taking. They're going to tap the Survivor. Yeah, that was a mistake on their part previously. But they are making up for it now. Yeah, the problem is red-green just can't kill a Tyvar. Maybe I hit another Say Its name? Although it doesn't matter because I have the Altanak. I would have liked to just play Altanak. I'm at 19. I can play get Wary Watchdog or the Long Neck. I can get a land, but I think the Watchdog's better because I get the Surveil out of it. Block. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 5, 17. Yep, can attack. I have 9 cards left. I'm gonna hope that Altanak gets me there, I guess. Oh, we're at 16. I have... Oh, so everything gets +7 plus... Yep, okay. Everything gets +7/+7, if I'm reading that correctly. Alright, we're dead. They just have to overrun. Okay. That's unfortunate. We were ranked 2, and now we're still ranked 2. That's good. Anyways, great deck opponent. Tyvar, that is. Well, playing against a lot of Mythic players. Always love the challenge. This hand probably looks like the type of hand where I'm going to use Altanak to potentially Rampant Growth, depending on our hand. I was like, do you have a 1-drop? What kind of 1-drop can you play? I guess that's the one, Valgavoth's Faithful. Got it right on the first try! I've been saying Valvagoth for so long. And somebody actually said something really interesting. They said they blame Valvoline for it. And I was like, you know what? You know what? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, Marvelous Marvin. Marvelous Marvin, as they like to call him. Alright, Black-White Reanimator. Altanak should be pretty good. Well, now we're getting to the point where we can just cast this, given that we drew the Moldering Gym. Really need a creature here, especially if they're it looks like they're looking to kill my Wary Watchdog. Happy to get the Watchdog in the way of anything that they play. Moldering Gym from the opponent, okay. A little mid-range fiesta going on here. Just attack me. Actually, don't attack me. Oh, I guess I'm just going to play that. It's 4 mana 4/4. I like how 4 mana 4/4 with mild upside is just terrible now. That's the world we live in. Okay, say its name. They can return like a Thresher. That's not that impressive. Although I guess they can just literally return the Thresher. What's funny is they can actually sack the Marvin to get back the Thresher, which is pretty funny. I don't think they have Delirium. Oh, they do have Delirium, okay. So if they want to block with the Thresher, that's fine. And if not, if they take everything, I can just Weight Room. If they do it like this, I'm going to turn Inside Out, which is also fine, and then just get Painter Studio going. So a lot of good options. But the reason why I didn't play this first is because if they did nothing, I was going to Weight Room. Let's manifest first. That's a good card to manifest. Surveil, okay. What is my play here? Yeah, I definitely want that card. Let's cast Painter Studio. And I will play Mountain, so I can play the Gremlin. Now we have Altanak going. We don't have Delirium just yet, but shouldn't have too much difficulty getting that going. But right now I'm mostly interested in the Altanak here. I think they can go Spineseeker Centipede, get a land, and then reanimate Thresher again. Doesn't seem bad. Alternatively, they can just make a 5/5. But that's not so good either, just because I have Defaced Gallery, right? Okay. Well, let's see what we draw. Man, it's so tempting. It's so tempting to Deface Gallery just to get in. But just my follow-up is just so much worse. Like, if I just play Altanak, it just seems so much better, right? I mean, I can still attack with the Gremlin. If I had 8 mana, I would certainly consider casting Deface Gallery and then using Weight Room. But as is, I'm just going to attack with the Gremlin. I'm happy trading Gremlin for Valgavoth's Faithful. I think they're just going to take 2, though. Next turn, we can go Deface Gallery and then also Weight Room. Honestly, I didn't expect this block, but I will take it. Alright. And if they kill the Altanak, I draw a card. I still have things to do. Obviously, they have this big 5/5, which is kind of annoying. Their deck's got a lot of good mid-rangey value shenanigans going on. Alright, that's a 3/3 Centipede. They still have 3 cards in hand. Presumably, they're going to play something. Or nothing. Alright. Okay. Well, that's super interesting. The thing is, they can flip this up, and then that would just eat the Cautious Survivor. They have 3 cards in hand. It actually seems like not great to attack with this, because they can double block and flip it up and do all kinds of stuff. But I do think Flesh Burrower plus Altanak's very, very good. I'm going to start things off here with just the Weight Room rather, and see what happens. We certainly want to say its name in the graveyard, and let's play Flesh Burrower. And I'm just going to pass. If they're going to leave 5 mana on the table, let's just pass, see what they do with their mana, and then kind of reevaluate. This could be live or die on Altanak as well. Oh, it's murder, sure. Shroud Stomper, that's a good one. But we have a pretty good attack here. So I'm not super concerned. Well, I am concerned, but we do have a good attack here, unless they have coordinated clobbering. Clobbering on Flesh Burrower makes things a lot worse. They should definitely do it if they have it. Okay. Alright, so unlock. Dragonfire. This doesn't need to get Death Touch. I can just give this Death Touch. What is this? Okay, it's a land. Alright. So at least this is a very good attack, right? We have instant creature, sorcery, land. Okay, we're good. I'm certainly flipping this over and playing Wary Watchdog. Look, these are all the resources we have. It's all we can do. This is a lethal attack. They have to block, at least with the face down card. Potentially also the Shroud Stomper. Sure. And this is an attack for 7. They can't have anything for 1 green. Let's turn it up. Let's go Watchdog. I just feel like any creature on this board is pretty good. So I'll keep it. The way I look at this, the way you gotta look at it, it's a 5-2. Right? So I'm just not gonna deck myself with the beastie, and I'm just gonna, especially at 8 life, they're gonna have to make some pretty rough blocks. Oh man, Brute Spinner. Their deck is really, really sweet. I don't know if their mana works, but if you're green, I guess it's supposed to work. They're a black-green deck splashing white, it seems. We'll see what happens. They still have 3 mana available, so it's just like this is not a good spot, obviously. Brute Spinner was oof, gross. Do they have live or die? No. All right. Well, this might be a pretty bad run here for us, I'm just gonna say. Yeah, I mean they just resurrected Shroud Stomper. I mean, this attacks through the Shroud Stomper. So I suppose they're just splashing Shroud Stomper to be able to cast it. I always lose to this card, by the way. You know, there's just like, sometimes there's just cards you never beat. This is the one, if my opponent plays it, I never win. Unless they have 5 lands in their hand. You know, we played out a bunch of stuff, we tried. Just was not enough. Alright, say its name off the top would not be bad. Just so I can get back the Altanak and cast it. That's probably what it's going to take. Land does not get it done. Yeah. Alright, well we came close. We came close, but when your opponent casts multiple Shroud Stompers and gets multiple triggers, you're not going to win. Oh, and they have their own Altanak. Okay. Oh, we hit. Hey, at least we got to live the dream, okay? We got to at least live the dream. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're still dead, but we got to live the dream. So, you know, silver lining. Silver lining. Let's play. I guess the biggest creature is a Cautious Survivor. But it doesn't matter. Yeah! Yeah! There you go. We're still dead, but... How sweet would that have been if they didn't play like an Altanak? And a bunch of other things. They just got too much value. Yeah, we're literally dead on board. Okay, you know what? Bucket list. I've never actually been able to do that. I've never been able to cast Say Its Name into exiling 3 of them to get Altanak. So even if this video does poorly, which it's looking like it's slated to do so because I don't think this deck's particularly great, even if this deck does poorly, we got to live the dream. Yeah, our deck is just so medium. All right. Anyways, play the hand that we're dealt. Perfectly good hand here. We have Beastie Beatdown, which is an awesome Delirium payoff card. This hand should have no problem getting Delirium. No 2-drop here, so we're just going to play Say Its Name. Hey, maybe we just hit something here right off the bat. What do I want here? Probably the 4/4. Boom! Look at that. We just played a Wild and Coddle. They're just like, wait, what just happened? And then we have the Long Neck and the Survivor and then Beatdown. That's our draw. Yep, Dragonfire, sure. Gonna hold off on the Beatdown, I think. Oh, that's annoying. Friendly Teddy, come on, man. Haunted screen? We are in the 1-2 bracket, I guess. Exercise? Monstrous emergence revealing Altanak. Okay. Okay. Oh, Scorching Dragonfire. Yes, please. This sets us up nicely next turn too, because we can Beastie beat down something bigger. They're 1 mana away from the Altanak. Oh my gosh. That's all 3 Say Its names, isn't it? Is that all 3 Say Its names? It sure is! What's my best creature? I guess it's the 4/4? Sure. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're about to do this. This is incredible. Alright, let's get the Beastie. We did it again! Boom! No, you jerk! You're a jerk, that's what you are. You're a jerk that doesn't like to have fun. It's okay. What is that, a 9/9? Okay. I'm just gonna keep playing things. They can't really attack me, so. I guess they have this haunted screen. Oh man, they just had the removal spell just like that. All right, I'm gonna play this and pass. They're gonna activate the haunted screen, and then we're gonna kill it with the targeting the Beastie. Woo! All right, we got one. We got one. We got to do the Altanak thing twice. Say my name! Or say its name. You know, I can die happy. You know, I can just die a happy man. I got to resurrect Altanak twice. That's all I need in my life. You know what I mean? You have a 1-drop? In black? Okay. Guess I have a 2-drop. Not ideal against the Fear of Lost Teeth, but I'll take it. They probably have a 2-drop here too. No? Okay. Yeah, it's a play. It's a legal play. I am surprised they attacked me. It now makes sense why they attacked me. Okay. Well. Beastie Beatdown just seems kind of weak. But if they have a sack outlet on the Fear of Lost Teeth, that's also pretty bad. How long does this get stunned for? 2 turns? Yeah, if they have like Final Vengeance, it is all over. Yeah. Stupid! Magic is stupid. Magic is very dumb. I dislike this. I am not happy about what's happening here. I am at 8 life. That was great. Probably just want to get back a land. Okay. Well, it would have been really nice to have Delirium. Oh, hold on. Sorcery. Huh. I guess the Beastie Beatdown just doesn't kill it, huh? I'm at 8. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. Yeah, I needed that land, so. 2 cards in hand from the opponent. Surely they don't have a removal spell. Enchantment and instant. Let's put enchantment in the yard. So, like, it hits me for 5, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against Unstoppable Slasher. I guess at this point it's not... The damage has kind of been done. I was thinking maybe they have a removal spell. I'll keep this back this time. No removal! Okay. No, sorcery speed removal. Oh, I don't even get to draw a card? That is sickening! I don't even get to draw a card? Come on, man! Yeah, but... Okay, well, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, they kind of had it all. Good removal, and got Unstoppable Slash. So we lost to Tyvar and the Slasher, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, can't have good videos every single time. And in this instance, well, we did not have a good video. We got, I think my last 3 drafts, I went 7-0, 6-3, 7-1, and now we're 2-3. So fortunately for us, despite going 2-3, we're still ranked 2. And I guess what kind of happened here? I think what happened here was I started out with the red cards and then just didn't move away from it when it felt like maybe red kind of got cut off. Green was okay, but perhaps I should have looked to move into a different second color. We did see Unnerving Grasp in pack 3, but I don't remember seeing a ton of blue, although we did see that late Growing Dread, so I don't know. Maybe we should have been blue-green, splashing a handful of red cards, and we would have ended up in a better spot. Just because, sure, we had a decent curve, but this deck was just severely lacking in power. And that's just kind of what happens if you draft a seat where you draft basically not the open seat. You just end up with a bunch of commons in your deck. 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16. I had 19 commons in my deck. 19 commons. That will never get it done. Not in this format where the uncommons are so outrageously powerful. So, yeah, that's on me. You know, can't do it right every single time. I know there were some opportunities to take Head Shredder, and at the time I had no 2s, so I was prioritizing the 2s, but maybe I needed a little more power. Maybe I should have played it. I don't know if that would have changed anything, given that I just lost to some unbeatable rares that is really, really difficult to deal with, particularly in red-green specifically. That's why you want to maybe branch into blue. You have Unable to Scream, or you branch into white and give you the Touched by the Screen or whatever. But I think in red-green, there are sometimes some cards you just simply can't kill, which is why you have the Inferno, because the Inferno helps you kill the big things. But anyways, like I said, not everything can be perfect. We're still rank 2, trying to hit rank 1, and we at least got to do the Altanak say its name thing twice. So I called that a win. Not all of them can be hits, but it's okay. We truck, we power through, and we try to hit rank 1 in the next video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out tcgplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to pick up booster boxes or singles at the most competitive prices. Check out tcgplayer.com and make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. They're also going to be at the World Championship. Tell them about the coupon code paulcheon and they'll give you 10% off at the booth as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.